In a small town surrounded by mountains, there lived a boy named Arham. Arham was born into a poor family that struggled even for basic needs. His father worked as a laborer, and his mother stitched clothes for neighbors. From an early age, Arham realized that life was not easy. His classmates had books, toys, and proper meals, while he often went hungry. But instead of complaining, Arham promised himself he would change his destiny. Every night, he studied under the dim light of a street lamp. His torn notebooks were filled with dreams much larger than his town. People laughed at him and said, "You can never succeed with such poverty." But Arham smiled and replied, "One day, I will prove you wrong." Years passed, and his struggles only grew heavier. Many times, he thought of giving up. Many times, he cried silently when he failed. Yet, every time, he heard a voice in his heart whisper, "Keep going." He started working after school to support his parents. He sold newspapers in the morning and cleaned shops in the evening. His hands were tired, but his heart carried unshakable determination. Slowly, his teachers noticed his brilliance in studies. They encouraged him to apply for scholarships. With faith and effort, he won his first scholarship for higher education. When he left for the city, the whole town doubted him. Some said, "He won't survive in the big world." Others whispered, "A poor boy can never stand equal to the rich." But Arham remembered his promise and kept walking. In the city, life was even tougher than before. He had to share a small hostel room with 5 other students. Many nights, he slept hungry because he had no money left. But hunger did not weaken his spirit. Instead, it reminded him why he had started this journey. He studied harder than ever, sometimes reading till dawn. During exams, he faced fierce competition from wealthy students. They had tutors, resources, and connections. Arham only had his courage and books. But he gave his best in every paper. When the results came, he topped his class. For the first time, people in the city noticed his talent. Companies began offering him internships. Professors praised his work ethic and leadership. Slowly, the boy who once sold newspapers became a respected student. But Arham knew this was only the beginning. After graduation, he applied for a job at a big company. The interviewers looked at his simple clothes and doubted him. They asked, "What makes you think we should hire you?" Arham confidently replied, "Because I know how to turn struggle into strength." Impressed by his words and achievements, they gave him a chance. At work, he performed with honesty and passion. Within a few years, he rose to a managerial position. His salary grew, and he finally supported his parents fully. He bought them a comfortable home, something they never imagined. Tears of joy filled his mother's eyes when she entered the new house. Arham did not stop there. He returned to his small town to help poor children. He opened a learning center where kids studied for free. He told them, "Your background does not define your future." The same people who once mocked him now admired him. They realized that success belongs to those who never quit. Arham became a symbol of hope in the town. His journey proved that poverty is not a curse but a challenge. He inspired children to dream big despite their conditions. And he always reminded them, greatness comes from persistence. Looking back, Arham often remembered the nights under the street lamp. He remembered the hunger, the doubts, and the laughter of others. But he smiled, because those struggles shaped him into who he was. Without darkness, he would never have known the value of light. Without pain, he would never have discovered his strength. His life was living proof that no obstacle is permanent. Every barrier can be broken with patience and effort. Every dream can be built with courage and belief. Arham's story spread far beyond his town. And his message remained clear. The only real limit is the one you accept.